Hello, and welcome to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School on a somber Sunday, the day after we buried a pope. This is Beyond Shadowgate. This is Season 5, Episode 17. And we have to backtrack a little bit because I actually forgot something. So, we're going to move backwards a little bit. And if you're wondering about the twitchy finger thing, it's the analog stick. Because I'm not very good with it. I think I need to go down these stairs. Yeah. So I forgot about this little stone here. And I believe I use a spoon. Come on. There we go. You jam the spoon into the crevice and slowly wiggle the stone free. It drops to the floor with a loud crash. A hidden space is revealed. Yeah, alright, let's look at this. A bound scroll was hidden behind the rock. This must be what King Aronde was talking about. Take scroll. You take the scroll. Do I open it? Do we read it now? You gently open the scroll and begin reading. The royal seal is proof of sovereignty, and only a king may bestow it on another. With the Shimmering King as witness, one king shall say this spell of disenchantment to the other, Tar Gwenthal. You realize it is a magic word of power. You have, in fact, been given some sort of magic. You have learned the spell, Tar Gwenthal. I have a spell. I has a spell, finally. Should put the stone back before people start noticing it's missing. Just a thought. Go this way. Go this way. I'm gonna go this way. And then... Huh. We picked up a key right there. Okay, so we're gonna use the king's key on this guy here. Right. Move. Screw it, we'll do it that way. You enter the room. As you enter the room, an updraft of wind playfully tussles your hair. There must be stairs in front of you. You can see nothing except for a glint of metal above your head. I need light, you think to yourself. Well, I just happen to have a lantern. What do I want to use it on? I believe I want to use it on this little hook right here. Bang! Getting on your tiptoes, you hang the lantern on the hook. Now that the stairs are lit, you feel comfortable proceeding. I thought it was going to go up. Clearly it goes down. What in the hell is this? You gaze into the elaborately detailed mirror. An unusual shimmer distorts the reflection on your face. Wow, it's not my face, is it? Maybe I should try my new magic. Ah! You chant the magic words, Tar Gwenthal. The face of the mirror begins to shimmer and melt away, revealing a hidden compartment beyond. Hey. Well, I can just take it without looking at it, I'm sure. No. We're gonna look first. I don't want to lose a hand and then die or whatever. The golden object is hidden within the altar. This must be the royal seal King Aronde spoke of. Can I use it? Nothing happened. Okay, can I take it? Yes. Okay. You take the royal seal of Gwenthal. Just like Aronde said, this will prove that the king is alive. This thing isn't so great, you mumble as you look it over, trying to see what the fuss is all about. With the face of the mirror gone and the compartment empty, you notice a small button at the bottom of the altar. Okay, well, let's use button. Can I use button? Can I? There we go. You press the button and hear a satisfying click from the door to your left. Okay, well, I guess we're opening the door then. As you enter the throne room, your wisp friend appears to give you advice. Teehee. You stand before royalty, Dell. Act quickly and mind your obnoxious tongue, for you must prove the king lives. Should you dally or misstep, it will be certain death. You can evade traps and monsters, but can you lead men? Do not approach unless you carry ample evidence of the traitor who incarcerated his king within the dungeon below. Finally, something interesting to watch. Okay, so what if I use the seal on this guy here? Oh, you have to approach the throne to do that. Okay. Shit. This is gonna go so badly, I can tell. A look of surprise appears on the face of the man sitting upon the throne. He resembles the king who is imprisoned in the dungeon. He must be Prince Elrith. His eyes look into yours as he inspects you cautiously. He speaks firmly. What is the meaning of this intrusion? Use this seal. Sensing the prince's impatience, you quickly produce the royal seal. The prince gasps at the sight of the relic. By the one, he shouts. How did you come to hold the seal? Only my brother knew where this was hidden. The king must live. Explain yourself. What is the meaning of this? He finishes, staring at you with no thought of hiding his anticipation. You know you have but a moment to make a compelling argument. Words alone will not help you to convince the prince. Okay, so I need evidence. Use evidence. Prince. In a rare show of humility, you bow your head and hand the trade minister's book to the expectant prince. He thumbs through the book quickly, his eyes growing wider with each turning page. His face is painted with righteous fury. The prince shouts, "Guards! Seize Oven at once and take him alive! I want him at my feet now!" His face calms, and he smiles gently at you. "Come, Fenling. You spoke with my brother. Please, bring me to him." Oh boy. Okay. Now I gotta find... Okay. Right. South. We're going very south. Grand Hall. Vestibule. I think it's this way. This is no time to wander. Okay, clearly that's not the right way. Can I go this way? Okay. This way? Oh, that's the kitchen. Okay. How about this way? What? Move here. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. No? Okay. Open. There it is. Okay. Surprisingly, the plank slides away easily. Lighter than it looks. Or I'm stronger, you say, pleased with your work. Yeah, right now the king is not amused. Okay. Move. Here. Oh, jeez. Just use the door. Alright. Now we're going forward. The Minotaur you knocked out during your escape leaps in front of you, blocking your path. He clearly remembers you and has an axe to grind. The monster raises his weapon and prepares to bury the blade in your head. "Foul beast!" shouts the prince, as members of the Royal Guard fire arrows into the Minotaur's chest. Hell yeah. Eat it. We're eating Minotaur for dinner. That beast was surely part of the conspiracy to imprison the king. I trust you are alright, Master Fenling? Now, to the king. Right. Okay, so why is that door all janky? I said open. Oh, it is also locked. I'm an idiot. Jailer keys. Door. Open. Open door. Move forward. This has got to be him, right? I thought it was this guy. Speak to the king. Fenling and Elrith, blessed be the one, the king shouts. He looks at you, my friend, who locked me in this cell. You quickly explain the facts. Oven, and Veldar. Scoundrels, release me, brother. There's much to do, the king exclaims. With that, the toll of your effort overwhelms you. You become faint as your vision dims and you collapse to the floor. Achievement unlocked, rescue down under, freed the king. You blink your eyes and try to focus on your surroundings, recovering your wits enough to recognize the throne room. The rescued king sits upon his throne with his brother at his right hand. The king smiles at you. My friend, you have succeeded beyond my wildest hopes. Take this reward for thy courage and ingenuity. This is the key to the royal treasury. There is an item set aside just for you, a small pouch of riches. Do not take this gift lightly. We are trusting you to only take your reward. I shall also bestow upon you the title of King's Squire. You mumble a thank you, unsure whether this title will require any work from you. The king sees your discomfort and laughs. Fear not, 'tis but an honorary title. Now I must speak with Lord Jer to quell all talk of war. Jer's army is withdrawn from the forest and will not return. King Aronde motions a servant to show you out while Prince Elrith says he will personally conduct the search for conspirators. Cool. Can I go this way now without worrying about losing my head? Let's talk to the little wisp. Listen, Del. The whole world is in danger. Belazar cannot make it to his master. You have to follow him through that forest. Right. Oh, that's right. We have to chase down Hillary Clinton, the queen of the lizard people. I don't think we're going that way. We need to find the treasury. I'm going the wrong way constantly. Let's just do it like this. And then like this. And then like this. Is it the kitchen? Nah. Nah, we're not going kitchen. We're going up here. And then maybe up here. And then maybe over here. If I can get this stupid thing to work. There we go. Okay. Use the treasury key on this door. So right now he's testing me to see if I'm going to be dishonest. Either that or this is going to be one hell of a prison. Okay, so can I look at sword at least? Let me see. We have a sword, jewels, a chalice, standard fare from a treasury. You say, okay. It dawns on you that the room is much larger than the pile of gold. Gwynethel must have fallen on hard times. Yeah? What about this? You look at the crown jewels of Gwynethel and wonder how they would fit on your head, but you decide against trying them. Okay, I think this is for me here. It's a small pouch made of a rich purple fabric and bearing the royal insignia. This pouch is your well-deserved reward for saving the king. Best to take it and not disturb the treasures you didn't earn. Fine, we'll be honest. What's in the pouch? You open up the fancy pouch and remove the contents. You've got an emerald. And a sapphire. And the most perfect pearl you've ever seen. Giving the pouch one last shake, you're happy with your haul. You discard the empty pouch. I kind of like how they get rid of the empty containers, because in the first Shadowgate they never did that. Now, do I want to be a nice guy and lock the door? It did not close. Huh? I guess I can't close the treasury. Sorry, bro. Move. So yeah, it doesn't really let me open and close things. How do I get out of here? This way? Entryway. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we made it back out here. That rock looks a little weird. It's an ancient fairy stone. Seasoned magicians use these to cross great distances in the blink of an eye. Can I use it? Nothing happened. Well, yeah, because we're not a magician. I think before we leave town, we should probably speak to the townsfolk. As you enter the temple, you see a man standing alone, offering a prayer in silence. He meets your gaze, and his presence immediately strikes you. This man is the legendary Lord Jer. Years of untold adventure line his face. Oh yeah, that's the guy from the first game. Yet he exudes vigor. He speaks slowly, his deep voice commanding respect. You must be our hero. Your actions prevented a battle, and for that I am grateful. Thank you, he says with a bow. You blush, mumbling a quiet, "'Twas nothing," for despite all your arrogance, you recognize a true legend bowed to you. Is there anything else he says? Can I have a sword? I kinda need it. Lord Jer speaks to you. There is unrest across the lands. I've heard people speak of me in places I have not been. Though he wears my armor and bears my resemblance, it is not I. If you find him, please let me know, my small friend. Okay, I can do that. Is there a book right there? A thick book bound in soft blue leather rests below the altar. It feels wrong to borrow it. It's closed. Well, can I open it and at least look at it? You gently open the book to the center, noticing the luxurious paper and fine penmanship. You begin reading a record from the Book of Miracles, attributed to the One. A foul enchantment cast fog upon her land in twisted roads, shrouding it from view, halting trade and starving her people. The queen offered a rod and gold to the statue, placed her glasses upon the altar, and spoke a prayer for piercing vision. Okay, so this is probably like that thing in the first game where you had to assemble that staff or whatever. The one answered, magic flowed into her lenses. With them, she saw through the fog and led caravans back to her people. Okay. Well, let's go see townsfolk. Should we see if there's any coins in the fountain? Nope. It would have said something. You can't open the fountain, so... Alright, who do we go to first? Sure, let's talk to this guy. Good luck. Okay. Guess that's all we got there. Can I talk to this guy? Does he have anything cool to say now? Like, hey, you're a badass. Here's your money back. That'd be something. You've bested me. I have no desire to play you. Aww. So, I didn't get my coin back though, you bastard. Curio cat. Let's do it. You know, just in case. Be well, little fenling. If we can do business, just make me an offer. What does he have that I could possibly need? It's a sack here. That water's... Oh yeah, that's the thing that doesn't actually work. This? I found it on my floor holding secrets untold. Mostly I'd feel bad throwing it away. Can I take it? Should I save before I break my game? Yeah, let's do that. Just in case. I don't want to, like, screw it up. Like, hey, you stole my thing. Don't touch. I guess I can't buy it. I don't want to give up the goods, either. Like, nah. I might need those. I don't have anything else. I guess we're going in the woods. This way? No. No. Oh, no, we're not going that way. No. Maybe it's this way. Maybe it's not that way. Maybe it's up here. Oh, this is the arms dealer. Well, I said we'd talk to everybody. It's good to be sure, right? Thank you, little fenling. You're always welcome in my shop. Okay. Can I has... What is this? You point to the quiver that holds bolts. Standard ammunition for a crossbow. 20 silver coins, he says curtly. This is a fine weapon for a fenling. A woodstock is lightweight, but don't be fooled. She packs a punch. It is yours for 1 sapphire. Okay, what else do we got? There's a halberd. The head of this weapon is elegantly shaped, but in the hands of an expert it is most deadly. Yeah, that's not for me. This is strictly a practical model, with an iron blade and hardwood, I guess, shaft. It's used for the occasional castle storming, or head lopping, the clerk says with a dreamy smile upon his face. Alright, what's this? It is the noblest of weapons. Knights of Cal Torlin are inseparable from their sanctified swords. The clerk stares off into space and recounts the history of the blade. 'Twas handed down through the line of Douglas. Aye, the armies of the Warlock Lord rued the day they crossed his honored family. That clan stood fearsomely to the last to defend against the invasion. He finishes his story with a hastily wiped tear. Aww. This looks like a warhammer. This warhammer is of dwarven craftsmanship. Note the shape of the weapon's head. He gives it a quick once-over. It's specifically designed for bludgeoning the thick skulls of goblins, he concludes. And the mace? I see a mace. It's the preferred weapon of the Durian cavalry. Picture a company of horsemen whirling these above their heads. What a terrifying sight to behold. The clerk shudders and says no more. Okay, so I guess because he named the emerald, I have to give him the emerald for the crossbow. I'm afraid that won't get you anything. I thought you said you wanted an emerald. Crossbow. Okay, let me look at the crossbow again, because obviously... Or maybe it was a sapphire he wanted. Shit, there we go. Oh yeah, he wants a sapphire for it. Okay, fine. Here, have a sapphire, bastard. Thanks. Don't point it at your eye, or yourself for that matter, the clerk says in a strange voice. Okay, what about this? I need arrows. 20 silver coins. A shield? The crest features a diving hawk over a field of red. The clerk looks up and says, "Don't be fooling with the family crest." He gives you a threatening glare and then turns back to his work. Well, I need that. What's this? This light cavalry shield has the crest of the advanced scouting force on the Western Army. Found it in the forest. The carcass of the soldier looked to be eaten by wolves, the clerk says with a look of distaste. Okay, so he's not offering that. I need 20 silver coins. Where am I going to get 20 silver coins? Can I use the pearl, maybe? Maybe? Nope. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't leave until I get the arrows. Let's go over here. Maybe this guy will make some for me or something. I got a crossbow though, that's cool. You greet the blacksmith. He smiles widely and replies, "Hello, Fenling. Is there something I can do for you?" "Yes." You don't have any arrows here. Can I use a pearl on you? Nothing happened. Oh, you can use an emerald on you. Item's useless here. Okay, so I can't do anything with this. Where do I get 20 silver coins? I have a feeling that if I traded at the cat guy, this guy, like, can I give you a pearl? Shopkeeper looks at your offering and says, "This isn't of any value to me." Okay, how about an emerald? Nope. So I have a crossbow and no arrows. This isn't good. Like, nobody wants my jewels, my gems. How weird. Well, I guess we'll have to look inside here and see if I can get 20 coins. Cannot open that. Use the fountain? Nope. Look at the fountain? Nope. Alright, fine. Guess we're not going that way. Here's the courtyard. How do I get back into that woods exit thing? Shoot. I don't remember how to get there. Here? Nope. Do I have to go through that secret exit thing? Kind of seems like it, doesn't it? I'm unable to... Oh, that was that hidden door. Yeah, we can't use that. Get out. I want out. I don't want to be in town. I want to leave town. I can't leave town. Let me read up on it a little bit so I don't waste too much of your time just going back and forth. I'll be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, I guess I do have to go back through the castle. Because you have to take the... I think it's the alcove? The hidden alcove or whatever. Because, you know, why use a gate, right? Just, nah. You have to go through it the hard way. At least we got a crossbow. We don't have any arrows, but whatever. Okay. This way? Yeah, that's it. Oh, wrong way. I guess we go to down. Yes. Okay. Since you rescued King Aronde, the High Lord Jer has withdrawn his army from Gwenthel. The path to Torland Forest is now open. Tread carefully. Oh boy. Here we are at the encampment. Let's take a look around. These barrack tents are all that remain of the force that threatened to raze Gwenthel to the ground. Tragedy I single-handedly averted, you mumble to yourself with a smile. Sure. Anything left in here? This was the camp of Lord Jer's army as he prepared for his siege on Gwenthel. Right. Looks like there's nothing... Well, let me just... You know, did not open. How about this one? Did not open. Well, I guess we're heading north. Through the woods. So this is the Torland Forest, you say to yourself, staring at the dark canopy of leaves high above your head. You've heard horrible tales about this forest, and looking at the foreboding trees, you worry the tales may be true. My dogs are going nuts. I guess normal services resumed around here. I shouldn't be doing this, you say, as you consider the perils of following Belazar. This is insane. I need King Aronde. You don't need that. The wisp responds, there is no time, Del, and Belazar will easily detect and eradicate a troop of soldiers, but not you. Betty, shh! You can return to the fens and await your demise, or you can continue. I will watch all the same, the wisp finishes. You sigh as anxiety grips your heart. Fine, Wisp, do I have a chance? You ask. Tee, we'll see, it responds. This Wisp is a dick. Alright, so, I have a fork in the road. Let's just keep going north. Wait a minute, that stone thing is here. Yeah, see, but we don't have magic, so that doesn't really help us. As you approach the house, a soldier blocks your path. By the look of his armor, he is a Gwenthel guard, Captain. Stop! These woods be no place for one such as ye. Go back, he says with authority, until you begin protesting. Oh. And protesting, and protesting. Finally, his patience breaks and he shouts, Enough! Quit your talking! Tell you what, go to the mine and find my men. Good boys, but lazy. Bring them back, and I'll let you pass. Now be off. Heh. Well, can I go this way at least? Can I do this? Let me go in here. Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? A thick fur-lined coat is folded neatly on the shelf. Surprisingly, it looks like it would fit a human child. Oh. Use this. Nope. Take this. You run your fingertips over the thick fur, appreciating the fine quality of this heavy coat and deciding it would suit you well. After all, no one is likely to miss a coat like this around here, and you never know where you'll end up next. Can I put it on now? Self. You slip the coat on and start sweating immediately. Pulling it off, you decide to store it until you're freezing cold. Okay. Fine. I'll take this lantern too while we're at it. Right. Okay, so. Guess we're going back to the fork in the road. Oh boy. Oh, it looks like a mine up there. What's this? You read the ornate letters chiseled into this dwarven gravestone. Magnum Silver Forge. Died 2303 CS. His death showed us some wisps conspired against us, leading us astray, lest we try to escape this vile forest. Oh boy. What's this one? You lean closer to read the weather-worn markings on this dwarven gravestone. Tabor Ironstrike died 2300 CS. Lost within the endless maze of the magic forest, starvation took him. Rest, friend Tabor. This one? You mutter the words upon the dwarven gravestone. Warog Smeltsteel died 2301. Creator of the magic lens and discoverer of the hidden wisps within the accursed forest maze. Wait, I have a wisp. So you little bastards are in here. Study the epitaph on this dwarven gravestone. Cantus Firecraft died 2304. He discovered malevolence shows through with the red wisps. Do not trust the red ones. Right. Markings on this grave are chiseled deeply. Kaltar Fallstone died 2302. From his wisdom, we learned to follow the wisps within the magic forest maze. Right. I guess we're going forward. Mine entrance. Darkened passage leads to the deserted mine. Vines and moss are reclaiming the ancient wood beams supporting this. Doesn't this look like it's just going to collapse as soon as you walk in and kill you? What's this blue stuff? Dirt path returning each of the... No, this blue stuff. Same thing. This? Same thing. Okay. Well, I think this is probably a good place to stop because our need to get into the forest has been sidetracked by a trip down the mines. So, I guess that's what we're going to have to do next week. This was Pwnery's Kicking It Old School, Season 5, Episode 17, Beyond Shadowgate. And if you like what you see, hit the old like button. If you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. I've been getting a lot of subs lately, and somehow my viewing time keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So, maybe not flip through the videos so fast? I don't know. I know there's a lot of dull spaces in between a lot of action on these things, but it would really help. Anyway, till next week, we'll see you later.